So today I want to introduce a new series here on the channel called Overrated or Overhated, and the reason for this is because as a Call of Duty community, sometimes we like to stretch the truth just a little bit, right? Well, the goal of this series is to look at something in particular from all perspectives, right? Like, I want every Call of Duty player to give me their input, and then we'll decide together whether something is overrated or overhated. And also, be sure to give me your opinion down in the comment section below, because I just might feature you in a future video. And I'll definitely give a shout out to the best comment down below, so be sure to tell me, what do you think is overrated or overhated in Modern Warfare 2? And without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So today we're going to be checking out the Santa Sena Border Crossing map, and I'm not gonna lie, I still kind of don't believe this is a real Call of Duty map. Like, there are people who get paid 6 figures a year to approve designs like this, and they actually approved it. I still cannot believe it. I know some people are probably going to try and make an argument that this is a 3 or 5 lane map. Listen, this is a 1 lane map, alright? And we've had maps like this in the past and they've worked, like Wetwork or Nuketown even. There's no flank routes on these maps. It's just straightforward walk and shoot, right? However, I think the reason this map is just not good is because of all the crap in the middle. There's so much clutter here. It makes the map difficult to navigate. It also, it just sucks whenever every single object around you can blow up literally at any moment. And in this game, think about how many explosives you have your hands on. You have grenades, Simtex, drill charges, javelins, RPGs. I mean, I could sit here all day and name stuff, but you guys can see for yourself. Just look at how many cars are on this map. So I actually went back and looked at some of those one-dimensional maps I was talking about, like Nuketown and Wetwork, and there's one thing in particular that really separates themselves from the border crossing, and that's the fact that there is multiple lines of sight, and that's due to there being elevation introduced. In this game, sure, you can hop on a bus, but like the buildings, the long tunnels and stuff, you're not exactly allowed to get on top of that. And that may sound good to some of you, so that way all players are boots on the ground. There's really no way of getting shot in the back or, someone trying to hold high ground. Instead, you kind of just have this jumbled mess, and there's just no flow to this map at all. There's no strategy. It's just run and gun, run forward particularly, and then die. And then run forward and then die again and then do it again. And like, dude, this map is just, there's no flow, there's no advanced movement style to it. And I'm not really talking about slide canceling and bunny hopping, but think about Nuketown. You could get up in those windows and look off to the right towards the B flag, right? And that allowed for a little bit of strategy to be introduced. There was head glitches and there was cover that a good player could find edge on players that were not so good, or maybe not caring or trying as hard. And I really think that is the main reason for this map getting so much hate, aside from there being a bunch of clutter and exploding vehicles all over the map. But again, I'm trying to be three-dimensional here and look at the map as a whole, not just this thing sucks because I don't like it. No, I want actual objective information here that we can use to build an opinion. Another reason this map just doesn't work in this game is due to the spawn systems. Again, think back to Nuketown. One team spawns in the green building and one team spawns in the yellow building. That's that. There's nothing more, nothing less to it. But in this game, they decided to bring back the squad spawn system, which literally no one likes. That's another reason this map just has no flow. You can't really predict where your enemies are, and when you can, odds are they're probably going to be sitting there with a rocket launcher, aiming it at a vehicle you're about to run by, or a sniper. And yeah, that's great. Who doesn't love dying to those two things? Let's be real. One thing I actually just remembered to mention, I am strictly talking about the 6v6 version of this map. I do remember now that there is a ground war version, and that is entirely different. Plays, not even the same map, essentially. I'm talking about the 6v6 map here in Modern Warfare 2, and I gotta say, this map is not overhated. It gets about what it deserves, in my opinion. I'm not gonna say I've never had fun on this map, but, I am kind of saying, like, it really depends on the enemies you're playing against. If everyone was running and gunning with SMGs on this map, it would probably be a fun time, but realistically, you just gotta remember, most people on this map are gonna be using a lot of cheese and not really moving much. And I really think that's why this map gets such a bad rap. And also, you know, it's not exactly the best designed map we've ever seen. I mean, I was glad to hear that Modern Warfare 2 shipped with 10 6v6 maps, but when they're maps like this, yeah, I'd almost rather just have 3 maps in the entire game and then be like really good maps, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they could tweak this map and make it a little bit better, but you know, you can only polish a turd so much before you realize it's still a turd at the end of the day. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And once again, guys, you have been absolutely killing it on the support here on the channel. I really do. When I say I appreciate you, I can't appreciate you guys enough. I mean, the fact that we might hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year is just absolutely unreal. Once again, though, be sure to leave your comment down below of something you think is overrated or overhated in Modern Warfare 2, and give us a little bit of your reasoning. Why do you think that? And we'll dive into it next week. Guys, oh my goodness, I almost forgot too. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it today, and I will catch you all next time. Have a great rest of your day. Later.